Do you want to have the ultimate control over your life? Welcome to Take Control with Whitney Wells, where we will explore all topics of life that we try and control, what this creates for you, and how to have successful relationships all while empowering yourself. Keep listening and let's have some fun. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 54 of Take Control with Whitney Wells. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a great week. My week, I feel like they fly by, and then I'm back here talking to you. So today, I was working out this morning, and I really injured my back. It was like an instant pain in my lower back. So I'm in a lot of pain. I'm doing the best I can to take care of myself, and hopefully this goes away. But in the meantime, I'm managing my mind around it, and the pain is really real, but I can choose my thoughts. And trying to work through it as best I can. So that happened. And I had my son's soccer game today, which is always so much fun. I love watching him play soccer. He's 6 and he loves soccer. Whenever he has a chance, he just wants to pass the ball. He's like, "Mommy, will you pass with me?" So that's fun. I enjoy soccer, so it's fun to watch him play and enjoy the sport as well. So that happened today, and this week was busy. It was busy with lots of first grade homework, to tell you the truth. My son had this big project due that he had to do a presentation, and we practiced a bunch, so that took up some of our time. Anyways, I hope you had a great week, and you're not injured like me. All right. So today we are going to talk about a tool that you can apply and you can use and you can implement and really take advantage of in your relationships right away, if you choose to, if you want to, if it's something that you think will benefit you and your significant other. Now, you can use it in any relationship, any relationship you have with somebody else, but we're going to focus on an intimate relationship, a relationship you have, such as your marriage or, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner type relationship. All right. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been upset about something and you talk to your spouse or your partner about it, and they just don't respond how you had hoped? Maybe you wanted some commiserating over this subject that you're talking to them about, over the situation that occurred. Maybe you wanted some love and compassion and support around it. And what you get instead is advice or ways to fix it. Or vice versa, right? Maybe you wanted their advice and their solutions, but they start complaining alongside you and commiserating, and, their response just isn't what you had hoped. So what happens next? What happens after they give you a response and it's just not what you really wanted and you're already upset about the situation? So they didn't respond how you had hoped, right? Does this ever lead to you now being annoyed with your spouse or partner? You think they should respond differently, or that is not what you wanted from them. Do you ever think that? Do you ever get annoyed by it? Maybe it's a mild annoyance, or maybe it turns into a bigger argument. Either way, now you have piled on. First you're upset, right? And you piled on top of that upsetness with whatever occurred between you two, right? With this annoyance that you're now having, with this argument that you had with your spouse. So it's like compounding the situation for you, for your spouse, for everyone, right? Doesn't seem to be a fun situation to be in. Okay, so keep listening if you want an actionable way to approach these situations to better your communication, to be more on the same page and possibly avoid being more upset by trading in, this, what you actually want versus what you are getting. Okay? So keep listening if you want this tool that will benefit you, that you can apply if you choose to. So I came across this useful question or tool that I've been calling it that you can use in any relationship, as I mentioned, but we're going to focus on a marriage or an intimate relationship. The question or tool is, do you want comfort or solutions? Simple question, right? So let's talk about some potential examples here. How we can use this question, how to implement it, and how to make it beneficial for you and your relationship. So let's say you are upset about your kids. You had a tough day with them and you feel depleted. Or you are upset about your job and you feel overwhelmed and mentally exhausted. Or you had a disagreement with another family member or a friend or that neighbor down the street, and you feel frustrated or even sad. And now you come to your spouse or partner and talk to them about this situation. You explain it all, what happened, what's occurring, the events that unfolded, the facts of what happened, and also your thoughts and feelings about it all as well, right? When we tell a story, it's kind of all mushed together. Now, when you're done explaining, this is when they can use this tool by simply asking, do you want comfort or solutions? Right? Before responding, before just giving you their reaction, their response, they can ask this question first. Do you want comfort or solutions? This question is great for communication. It's a great tool for both of you to use. Because they can't read your mind. You can't read their mind. They don't automatically know what you want. You don't automatically know what they want in your response. Right? Most of the time we can't really know. So why expect them to have the quote unquote right response? Why set them up, or yourself, right, up for failure in this situation? Why set yourself up to be annoyed? For instance, you could feel other feelings, of course. This isn't fair to you or to them, to your relationship as a whole, right? So this question, do you want comfort or solutions, allows for your spouse or partner to respond with more of what you are looking for. And you are now more on the same page. You're more a team. You're working together rather than against each other. You're not arguing. You're working together. You aren't just hoping for the right response, but instead you are communicating in an effective, beneficial way. And actually getting a response more in line with what you are looking for, right? You're not just hoping, you're not just wishing, you're not just expecting things to occur how you want them to. You're communicating about it. And hopefully, being on the same page will help that occur. So, if you want comfort, right, in the question, do you want comfort or solutions? If you want the first, if you want comfort, then they can commiserate with you, complain with you. They can give you that comfort. They can reinforce how great of a job you are doing at being a mother, at your job, at being a family member or a friend or a neighbor or whatever it might be. Now, of course, think of your own situations that this could occur. You can apply this all to yourself, all to your relationships, all to your situations. And if you want solutions, right, in the question, do you want comfort or solutions? If you want the second, the solutions, then they can help give advice. They can help think of ways that you could approach the situation. Think of ways you could handle it. Think of solutions. And then you can avoid compounding your negative feelings. And you can avoid a potential argument with your spouse. Now, it's also important to point out that we cannot control how someone ultimately responds, or what they do, or how they behave. We just can't control other people. So, they still may not respond in the way you want, or in the way that you hope for, or the way that you're expecting. But that's okay too. Because you have the tools to manage your own mind. This is when you can focus on yourself, your own thoughts about how they react or respond. You can pause before responding to your annoyance and allow yourself to feel annoyed, for instance. Notice your thoughts are causing your feeling of annoyance. And it's not what they're doing or saying or how they're behaving that's causing your feelings, your feeling of being annoyed. And you have the power to show up however you want. You have the power to think intentionally, feel intentionally, and act intentionally. So, if they don't respond how you want, even after this question is asked, you still have full control. You can still show up how you want to. You can still feel how you want to. You can be intentional with yourself. And if you can take a step back and see that at least this question was asked, at least it was your feelings and their thoughts and wants and wishes and values all are taking into consideration, which is a very considerate thing to do. So at least the question was asked, right? And at least this tool was used, so it shows, okay, we both care about the other person and want this conversation to go well. So try it out. Try this tool out. Do you want comfort or solutions? Give it a shot. See if it's beneficial for you in your relationships. It might involve having a conversation with your spouse or partner or person that you're going to be using this tool with to explain what this question means, how it will help, and when to use it. Or, of course, you can just have them listen to this episode. Communication is so important to relationships. And why not add another possibly beneficial and useful tool to your relationship toolbox? Can't hurt, right? Do you want comfort or solutions? If you do try it out, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you. Shoot me an email at whitney@whitneywellscoaching.com. And if you want to take this further, head on over to my website, whitneywellscoaching.com, schedule a free chat with me, and we can get you started on my relationship program right away to create that more connected, loving, fun-filled, happy, enjoyable, extraordinary, and epic relationship. So if that sounds like something that you want, I'm here for you. I got you. We can work one-on-one, and it's only 3 months long, and you will have all the tools that you will need to handle anything in your life and your relationships. I really can't wait to work with you if you choose to. And if there are limited spots, so if I do fill up, you can be on the waiting list for the next available spot. Alrighty, I will talk to you soon. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Enjoy. I hope my back feels better. Goodbye.
Do you want to explore these topics further? Are you ready to live the life that you want to live on purpose while controlling what you have control over? I would love to be your life coach. If you're interested, simply head over to whitneywellscoaching.com and book an appointment with me today. I can't wait to work with you.